Hey everyone. In today's video, we're going to be looking at a new addition to the home gym. Like many of us during these troubling times, getting our hands on home gym equipment is quite difficult due to supply shortages. Let's also not forget about inflated pricing for the home gym market. So in today's video, we're going to be building our own equipment, a DIY project for a landmine for barbell exercises. I'll be going over the supplies needed and how I put the landmine together. So follow along, guys.
Now let's look at the materials we're going to need. For the base to secure everything, in my installation, a piece of 2x4 works best. Next, a swivel caster. The swivel function will allow for full movement of the landmine. In my installation, as I have a 1-inch barbell, not Olympic size, a 1-inch inner diameter PVC pipe works best. I determined for my needs I require a little more height. Therefore, I stacked 2 pieces of 2x4 at 19 inches each on top of each other. The 2 pieces stacked together gives us a total height of 3 inches. Let's take a look at the caster itself and the measurements that it has. So the spacing between the 2 ends of the bracket that hold the wheel is about 2 inches. So this particular caster works best for that 1-inch pipe. We will now need to remove the wheel from the caster. To do so, you will take a socket, and in this particular application, a Phillips screwdriver, and untighten it to remove the bolt. We will now measure and mark the length of pipe that we need. I found for my barbell, 18 inches was the perfect length. Using the saw and a miter box, we will cut the PVC pipe where we marked it, making a straight cut. For the next step, we will determine the size of drill bit needed to make the hole in the PVC pipe to fit the bolt through. We will now measure and mark our hole placement from the end of the pipe. I found for this setup 1 inch from the end of the pipe was ideal. Now it is time to install the PVC pipe onto the caster. We will be using small washers that will help protect the PVC pipe, avoiding it from rubbing up against the caster itself and wearing. The bolt is passed through the PVC pipe with a second washer placed on the other end. Here is why measuring where we put the hole is important. We want to make sure that we have no obstruction and the end of the pipe clears the caster when it swivels and turns. We can now place the locking nut onto the end of the bolt and tighten it down. It is important here that when we tighten it, we don't tighten so much that the caster squeezes against the pipe, restricting movement. Tighten it just enough so it's snug, but checking for free movement at all times. To make things a little bit prettier, I wrapped the pipe in black vinyl tape. The same black vinyl tape wrap treatment was given to the base support block of wood, and here we could see with the 2 pieces put together. Time to affix the swivel caster to our base support. The 4 fastening screws are inserted.
Truly the big advantage with this style of landmine and landmine base, it allows us to put it in different locations of our gym, as long as we have a good surface to put it up against, whether it's our power rack or even a wall. So I really like the versatility of that. Inserting the barbell into the landmine is really quite simple. We take the barbell and we slide it into our PVC pipe, and we slide down until the collar of the barbell bottoms out on the pipe. And there we have our insertion complete. And the advantage of the swivel caster is it allows all that good 360 movement for all the various exercises. I'll take some footage from a little further away so you can see the full movement. Once again, with the barbell in place, we have our full range of movement with the swivel caster, up and down, left and right, for the various exercises we're going to want to do. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this project. Total cost of material was right around $20 Canadian. And of course, a fun DIY project is worth its weight in gold. So if you have any comments or questions, definitely leave them down below, as well as any suggestions you may have on this build or any future builds you would like to see. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you at the next video.